I've mentioned before, I work at Hope Hospital. I work there a lot, so I always talk about it. A new campus just opened in Irvine. The main focus there for the doctors is telemetry, which is like issues of the heart, and orthopedics, which is like hips, knees, feet, everywhere in between. My job as a nutrition assistant allows me to get a lot of time for patient interaction, and I get a lot of time to really pay attention to the patients. That's one of the perks of working there, and it's perks of staying at Hotel Hogue, as some people call it, because really my job is basically part of patient satisfaction, just giving them attention. Because the Irvine campus is focused on orthopedics, there's a lot of physical therapists on staff, and there's a lot of, they're all older people. There's no kids. If we get any kids admitted to the hospital, they're transferred to Chalk or another hospital. So all the older people love telling stories. I got my ear talked off by a lady who worked in politics for 50 years, and she told me, "Don't vote for Jerry Brown." But anyway, that was funny. And so a lot of stories from different patients, all different kinds of backgrounds. A lot of the orthopedic patients are actually old guys who used to play football, and now they have like knee problems, or other people who are in there they have problems with their joints because they might be morbidly obese, or just because they haven't taken care of their bodies and they're breaking down, they're getting old. And I say all this because a lot of reasons that the patients are admitted are things that could have been avoided if patients knew to take time to pay attention to their bodies when they were younger. Many excuses I hear about taking care of your health, like just fitness, especially around our age, is that like I don't have time to work out, or I don't have time to eat healthy, or basically I just don't have time. And what I want to talk about is from a quote. I don't know who the author is, but it said, if you don't make time now, you will be forced to later. And my main conviction for that is regarding to health, because I work in the hospital. And I agree with the quote that we need to make time now. And I feel like if we can organize our time, then we can fit in exercising or making a healthy meal. We can fit that into our day. So what I want to talk to you is about the benefits of scheduling, what it is and what it means to me, and what we can do about it. Okay, so scheduling is basically analyzing all your tasks and figuring out where you can allot those tasks to a certain time. So what it means to me includes you have to include like your priorities, whatever those are going to be, and then you have to think about your hobbies, and you can put things in order however you feel. This is really personal, so each person is going to have a different schedule, obviously, but okay, so start with your priorities. If your priority is school, then you should schedule your school first. And then if your priority is sleep, then put that in first. That's pretty important. The Better Sleep Council put that as one of their top 10 tips to have a better day, is to schedule your sleep time. So getting a good night's rest really can have an impact on the rest of your day. So whatever you feel is going to be is going to give you a good head start, schedule that first. And if your most important thing is a hobby, like say you don't work or say you don't care about work, then schedule your hobby first. Okay. So what we can do about it is make a schedule. So start by making a schedule. I'm going to show you an example of how to, or a tool that you can use for making a schedule. I use Google Calendar just because so you can get it everywhere, and it seems pretty user-friendly to me. Okay, so here's what a calendar can look like. You can go by day. This is like a, this is old, but I'm going to use it. So you can go by day. Here I have, this is a Wednesday. Okay, so math, public speaking. I even put in my travel time. Social class. I put it on the wrong day because I don't have it today. Okay, and then I put in my homework. Oh no, that's for my studying time. Sorry. Okay, so here in Google Calendar you can go by day, you can go by week. This is a week from a few weeks ago. Go by month, and you can go 4 days at a time, and you can also look at your agenda. Another tool is like you can look at the different, you can make different calendars for different tasks. Like here, you can look at, these are like all of my calendars, and then you can also look at, you can take off calendars. Like here, the green one, I have church stuff on Sundays and Wednesday nights, and then family, I only have one day, so I'm kind of out of balance. And then this is like a really nice week. I only have 3 days of work, and this is for church, and then the purple is my scheduled study time. And you can also look at math. So that is a tool that you can use. You can also use a desktop calendar or like graph paper. So I want to conclude and saying that scheduling is a great start to your day. If you do it weekly or monthly, it's a good way to organize your time. You'll find that you have more time than you knew about, and you won't, you know, some people say like, oh, you need more hours in the day, but if you really analyze everything that you have to do, then you'll find time for everything. And you won't be saying like you need to take a time management class or anything. Just take a look at what you have. One person I read said, I'll take a time management class as soon as I can fit it into my schedule. But just look at your schedule now and break it down, then you'll find time.
Are you seriously just like
But basically it takes courage
All right, Irene, I thought that you did a nice job at the beginning, kind of stepping out and away from your notes and talking to us and IDing some authority about what you do and your background. But your introduction goes on for 3 minutes before you get to the thesis, and so it really feels a little bit like you're wandering at the beginning. And then once you get to your point, the same sort of thing happens again. I know what your general topic is. I know you're giving us some recommendations and some guidelines, but you need some more control over the material. So the structural things, I think, are the biggest issues for you in this speech. And those are the basics. We want to get those things down. Because on the delivery things, I think you're doing a very nice job on most things. You do talk to the audience for the most part. You're not hiding from us. You are looking at everybody. When you do go to your notes, it's usually very briefly. You had to go a few times, but it wasn't that once you got there, you stayed there. You just kind of went and looked, double-check, I'm on the next thing that I'm going to talk about, and then you stepped up and talked to us. Your voice, you've just got one of those kind of quiet voices, and so you're going to have to work at it a little bit, because there's good variety in your voice when you're speaking, and the pacing is nice, and I thought that you had appropriate pauses, but sometimes it was just too quiet. I got to stop this for a second.